Well, got some new tools. You know what that means. Let's tear this shit apart. I swear every day I turn more and more into AVE. I gotta move this because this is kind of critical. Can't lose these. So we'll stick them in here. How could you ever lose anything down in there? Alright. I don't have one of those shitty little Bosch Nano blades to help me open up this thing. But this thing has a lot of interesting claims on the back of here. None of which I give a shit about. But these are the new, they're not new, but they're the newest Porter Cable brushless cordless power tool. And we're going to see how they stand up. They come, it's an impact and a drill driver, impact driver and a drill driver, or whatever. And there we go. Oh shit! I dropped the battery. Get the fucking manuals out of the way. Yeah, I got, here they are. Dropped the battery already. Probably won't work now. But, yeah, these are them. These are them. Let's take a look. Let's look at the one I don't care about as much. Alright, so this is the brushless drill. You can even say so. It says it right there. Alright, so we got 2-speed function here. This thing doesn't hammer, I don't think, unless I'm missing something. No hammer function, which is cool. They have another one that hammers, but I don't really give a shit about that, because this thing... This thing just is going to spend its life fucking drilling holes anyways, just because I think drills still drill better holes. But, see how much battery this thing ships with. These are, not a completely dead battery. These are like 1.5 amp batteries. But I swear these batteries have always been underrated. So, interesting. From my generation of Porter Cable tools to this generation of Porter Cable tools, they went away from the metal chuck housing. Very interesting. I mean, this thing can get beat up a lot, you know, and I mean, you know, that touches it pretty good right there. But it's weird not seeing sparks come out of those little holes. Definitely feels quieter. But, this is the one that I'm really excited about. You know, I always had sort of mixed opinions about brushless tools. I've known a lot of people to have issues with them. And that's just me. Oh yeah. That thing sounds good. So, I'm just going to talk about these tools right now. I'm going to try to not talk about the differences between the new ones and the old ones. And I'll make that into another video just because, you know, with this whole coronavirus shit going on and the quarantines happening, I'm pretty fucking bored. And I like making videos, even though they don't get a lot of views and watches. But it's interesting. This model has a light down here by the fuel gauge at the base of the tool instead of up. Generally, the light is right about there where my thumb is, and the light stays on for a period of time after you pulled the trigger. It's still on, and now it's off. So pull the trigger, and it stays on for a while. They have a place to hold a bit right here that looks more secure than the old way that they had it fastened. And, you know, people talk shit about these little batteries, but if you're just running in small fasteners, these are actually nicer because they make the tool really balanced. And they feel better with the smaller batteries than they do with a 4 amp. The overmolding on this tool feels a little sticky, but I'm sure that'll wear off. I like they still have the big bumpers on here all around, and this little condom thing, which seems to be on there pretty good. You know, it's interesting, at Lowe's right now, there's not even a display for the Porta Cable tools. They got rid of their display, and these are just relegated to some tiny little end cap where they're just getting rid of them, pennies on the dollar. That's weird. There's a hole here all the way through the tool, and a hole here all the way through the tool. Interesting. But they definitely went overboard with the fasteners. They got fasteners all over this tool. But they don't really sell these, and I've noticed that they're selling them at Walmart.com. So I think what Stanley's doing, and don't quote me on this, I haven't checked this out, but I think Stanley's sort of moving Craftsman into Lowe's to be their Lowe's middle brand. And Red from the Den of Tools was talking about how he saw Porta Cables at Walmart as well, and I think Stanley's moving them into the Walmart to be a premier brand at Walmart. I think, and y'all have heard me talk about it, I think that Porta Cables are a premier brand. I mean, you saw my other impact driver video. What more could you ask for them to do? I mean, speed isn't really everything. I'm more concerned about longevity of a tool. And my other Porta Cable has held up tremendously well. And I hope for nothing but good things with this tool. But you never can be too sure with these. But, I like them. One thing I don't like about them is that they have this big stupid label on this side. I wish they would have two labels here, and then put that like underneath the tool, or like right here or something. But these are nice. They have belt clip holes on them, so you can put belt clip on them, and they still have the fuel gauges, which is nice. Only has one bar. But these are pretty nice tools. I like them. And I'll tell you what I paid for them. For the impact, this drill, 2 of the 2 amp hour batteries, or 1.5s or whatever, 2 fucking belt clips and some miscellaneous fucking bits, and the little charger was $179. Now, it was cheaper to get a DeWalt kit of these two, but I don't want a DeWalt kit right now. But if they just straight up quit selling Porta Cables, I'll probably donate these to the local trade school. I'll donate all my Porta Cable tools to the local trade school, and I'll buy DeWalt's. That'll just be what I do. But hope y'all enjoyed this video, and y'all check out the next video where I'm gonna compare the differences between my previous impact and this impact and my previous drill and this drill, and do a shootout between those two. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.